being in front of a mic. Okay, it's not coming off. Is this good? Down? All right. Does that work?
We'll move it up for you so you have a little.
I'm sorry. Bad jeans. I'm a little short. Is that all right? Such a fuss. Of course, always the Democrat causing the fuss. Sorry. Hi, everybody. My name is Jacqueline Kozan. I'm the 3rd Congressional District Director for Dan Malloy's campaign. And it's kind of awkward for me to be in a room full of so many Republicans because I'm from New Haven, where Democrats fight Democrats, and that's where all the election action happens. So I don't have to worry too much about what I'm saying tonight because I know who you guys are supporting, Ms. Rell, Governor Rell. But I just came out to talk a little bit about Dan. A lot of people ask me why I am from New Haven and I'm working for the mayor of Stamford. And I've been very fortunate, the type of guy that Dan is, to have some one-on-one time before making my decision to work for him. And I could say that he is a great guy who has a record to prove it, and I think that he would make a fabulous governor for the state of Connecticut. Wherever we go and we talk to people, the things that we hear most about is the being last in job growth and the decline in the number of jobs in the state of Connecticut really has a lot of people leaving the state to go elsewhere, particularly people my age. It's kind of cost prohibitive to buy a house. It's difficult to start a life here. And the other thing in terms of attracting jobs is also the transportation situation, with which Mr. Straits, is that? Straits, sorry, has in there about congestion. And you're from Darien, correct? Yes, because when I drive down to Stamford, it starts at exit 27 and it ends right before I get to Stamford. And I'm always expecting Stamford to be the crazy place, but it's not. It's from Bridgeport to Norotan Heights, and I have it clocked exits 27 to 11. And I think one thing about Dan is that he is a problem solver. And he's done a lot for the city of Stamford in the past 10 years. A long time ago, I used to go and party in Stamford. I don't have much time to do that now. But since I'm out there campaigning for him, and I've seen the turnaround that he has brought to this city in the past 10 years. Great nightlife. But also, you don't have the traffic jam there. He has worked with he went down to D.C. with other fellow members of his cabinet and talked with the federal officials to bring $35 million into the city of Stamford to help transportation issues there. He also has brought 5,000 new jobs into the city of Stamford, and when looking for a job myself a few years back, everybody kept saying, go to Stamford, and I'm like, I want to stay in New Haven, and they're like, go to Stamford and see, that's where all the jobs are, and I found it. Unfortunately, I didn't realize that it was going to be with Mayor Malloy himself on his campaign trail. And the other thing that he has done is brought in 4,000 units of affordable housing in the city of Stamford. I think that for young people and trying to continue to make Connecticut their home, that's one thing that really needs to happen. And in order to bring in jobs into the state of Connecticut, you need to have affordable housing and you need to have great transportation. So I think that Dan's got the record in all those areas. He's just a great guy, and his leadership style is one of building consensus and bringing people to the table, whether they're Green Party, whether they're independent, whether they're Republican. He is the mayor of the city with the second largest Republican population, so he knows how to work with all different people of all different political persuasions and bring them to the table and get things done. So, I know tonight's straw poll, I know probably who you'll be voting for, but I just like to say a few words upon my guy, Dan Malloy. And, you know, if you want to find out more, www.danmalloy.com, and I'll stick around, and if anybody has any questions, I'm more than happy to talk to you. Thanks so much, and have a good night.